Loki versus Emu is raging on as we finally get the reveal of the rain god, or I should say the rain goddess. One Piece chapter 1182 is insane. So the title of the chapter is Zaza. Guys, you know the vibes, bro. It's Zaza season, bro. Like, when the title is like this, bro, something crazy is about to go down. Like, this is like, remember the Emu chapter, Emu face reveal chapter, when Emu's design got revealed at 1179? The title of the chapter was Saint Nerona Emu. And this one is Zaza. Guys, so you know the vibes, bro. Like, this is insane. So yeah, I'll just go from the chapter chronologically from the beginning, and we'll just talk about it as we go along. Like, so in the cover request, we see Fujitora. He's like savoring. He's eating a bowl of udon, which is prepared by a fox and tanuki. So yeah, it's cool, bro. Cool to see Fujitora, bro. I hope we get to see him back in the main story, and yeah, I'm super hyped to see him like do something in the near future, because I think my headcanon right now is Fujitora is going to team up with Sengoku and Tsuru, and they're going to have a clash with Cross Guild. So maybe we might get Mihawk versus Fujitora, bro. That would be so peak, man. Because I believe that Cross Guild are going to attack Impel Down to free other peoples to recruit, like Doflamingo and other like strong, like capable pirates. So I think Sengoku, Fujitora, and Suru will try to stop Crossrail, and I think that's where maybe they'll clash. So yeah, without further ado, let's go over to the chapter, guys. Like, this is so peak, man. So we start up exactly where we ended up in the last week's chapter, in chapter 1181, where we saw Emu like tanking a Thorheim from Loki, Loki's dragon form, and Emu like smiles and says that, "Oh, you have finally returned." So yeah, we see that Emu is like talking to Needhawk here, and Loki is flying in the sky. Like, Loki is still like keeping a close eye on Emu, but it is hard for Loki to like fully like keep track of Emu, because Loki is like so huge in his dragon form, and it's hard for him to keep track of Emu's like smaller presence, like. So Loki says that his presence is still there, but Ragnar, bro. Ragnar is like on top of Loki's dragon form, and he's so cute, man. Ragnar in this chapter, he's so goated, bro. Like, the top duo in Elbaf are Loki and Ragnar, bro. One of the favorite duos in One Piece. Like, Ragnar is I would say the best, like, cutest thing in Elbaf arc that Oda has come up with. Like, on point, bro. This is so insane, bro. I love Ragnar, bro. It's So yeah, we see that Emu is like smiling after surviving Loki's attack, and Emu says a very interesting line here, which is, "Needhawk, to think that I would see thee again in this world, traitor." So Emu calls Needhawk a traitor, so it makes you wonder, like, what was the relationship between the previous Needhawk user and Emu during the Void Century, most likely. And like the previous like God of War from Elba and Emu probably had a history in the past. Maybe they were allies, but at some point the God of War, the previous Needhawk user from Elbaf, like betrayed Emu and joined Joy Boy's side, So it could be something like that, and yeah. So it's like more like Oda slowly like giving us lore, right? He's not giving us everything, but he's slowly building up towards it, So much going on here. Like, Emu has connection with Needhawk as well, similar to Joy Boy. Now I wonder if this Needhawk was present during the Void Century. So because from the little flashback for where we saw from Jarul in chapter 1175, I believe, where we saw the Nika user and the God of War fighting, that was most likely the first world. So I wonder I wonder if there was a Needhawk user in the second world, during the Void Century and Joy Boy's era, because the Needhawk user was fighting Nika. So yeah, it's so much crazy stuff going on, and so many theories are sparking from just these lines, like whatever Emu says from now on, like, it's like insane lore drop, like it will spark crazy theories. So yeah, we then continue with the chapter, and we see I love these panels. I'm not gonna lie, Oda like always cooks with these panels, like different perspectives, like with the outshot, with the entire view of Elbaf, and the two of them like having a stare down, Emu and Loki. I love these shots. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this so high, bro. So Emu says that snow, indeed, lightning caused by an impact with ice. Thy affinity for one another was always great, Ragnar. How familiar thy sight is. So thou as thou were in days past, waiting for a new master to come along. And then, bro, like this is so insane. So Emu has some connection with Ragnar, and Emu is like telling Ragnar like to think that think that Ragnar is like looking. Ragnar was all along like looking for a new master all this time. And bro, like Emu knows about Ragnar as well, bro. Like what is going on? Like Emu literally has connection to everyone. Like this is crazy. Like so now this makes you wonder, what is Emu's connection to like Ragnar as well? So yeah, bro, it's like this is so peak, man. Like, so the way Emu words it here, like waiting for a new master to come along. So, was the Emu the previous master of Ragnar? Was Ragnar an ally of Emu? And Ragnar also betrayed Emu? Bro, there is so much crazy theories are going to come off this. And we didn't see the Ragnar's reaction to like Emu calling out his name. And Ragnar is like furious. Like, Ragnar has some like crazy ancient beef with the Emu, bro. Like, it's insane to see the king of the world having a beef with a squirrel, bro. Like this is insane. And most importantly, we finally get the devil fruit description box of Ragnar, and we see Hammer Ragnar, Squirtle fruit, mythical type, model Ice Squirtle, Ratatosker. So yeah, here we have the final confirmation that Ragnar was actually a hammer who ate the Squirtle fruit, mythical type, model Ice Squirtle, Ratatosker. We didn't see Ragnar gets furious, and Loki and Ragnar like they combine their powers, and like Ragnar shoots uses his ice powers to like shoot ice powers at Emu, and Loki like uses his blast Thorheim attacks, thunder strikes. To he Loki uses his thunder strikes behind Ragnar's, like he blasts Ragnar with ice with his thunder strikes, and then they create their own combined attack, which is called Ragnar Squint Arrow, bro. This is so peak, man. Like, so Loki and Ragnar, bro, Thunder and Ice, they're combining their powers to attack Emu. And then we see, like, some Ice, Thunder, Ice arrows are, like, going towards Emu. And, like, Emu then counters them with a huge circle of black flame omen, and there are like multiple 16 eyes if I'm not wrong there. And Emu, like the flames in the flame black flame cloud on Emu's back, like Emu like enlarges it, and Emu is using a circle on top of the sky and uses a named attack called Gazing Eclipse. For like this is so peak. And we then see like crazy like demon shaped fireballs with two horns, like they go towards the Ragnar's and Loki's attack, and they like cancel each other out and clash with each other, bro. Then the scale of this attack is so peak, man, guys. Oda is cooking with Loki versus Emu. Like the paneling is so insane. Like Loki and Emu are still like in a stalemate right now. So bro, like this is insane. Like we can as far as go say that Loki is still not using his full form powers, you know, like he is not using his hybrid form. And I believe he also has something to do with his eyes as well. So Loki is still holding some of his cards, bro. Like, and he is still like going toe to toe with Emu. So we have to put respect on Loki. Like Loki at this point, it's safe to say he has power clipped the entire old gem. Like Rox, Roger, Garb, bro. Like they're nothing compared to Loki, guys. Like let's be honest. Like Oda is like clearly giving us a depiction of what Loki can actually do. Like, and mind you, this is a Shanks upscale, by the way. Like Shanks beat Loki, so remember that. So this is insane, guys. Like how Loki is going blow for blow with Emu, and the scale and the magnitude of their fight, bro. This is insane. Like if their fight were taking place on Egghead, I believe Egghead Island would be destroyed in like 5 minutes. Like this is so crazy. Like, and man, like Loki survived 2 chapters with Emu, guys. Like, oh, he's going solo, by the way, and we don't know where Luffy is, bro. Like, and Luffy is yet to like get in on action, and Loki is still handling handling the business with Emu. Like Loki is insane, guys. Like top 5 in the verse confirmed after this chapter. Like no doubt about it. Like, and mind you, Loki is injured, by the way. Like he's still not fully healed, and maybe that's why he's not using his hybrid form. But I believe we're gonna see the hybrid form next chapter, and he's gonna push Emu to use something, a new form or a new attack. And yeah, they're gonna go next chapter as well. And I believe at the end of next chapter, I think Luffy will show up. But yeah, so we then cut away to Bonnie, Lilith, and Sanji, and they are like nearby where Loki and Emu are having their clash. And Bonnie is like reacting to it. Yikes, scary. Like and Lilith is like taking care of Bonnie, saying that Lilith is the guardian, and it's great to see like Vegapunk taking care of Bonnie. Like it's so good to see their chemistry, like after everything that went down on Egghead, like it's great to see. So we didn't see like Lilith and Sanji is also there. Sanji is lying injured from like Emu's explosion, and we see that Sanji is like in pretty bad shape. Like he seems to be unconscious, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, he looks really bad, bro, in here, bro. My boy got cooked by Emu, bro. We didn't see, and like Lilith is wondering, like, but who is that? Lilith says he is clearly the superior of the Knights of God, but he is not one of the five elders. In a massive organization lasting 800 years, it's only natural that power struggles will breed deeper and deeper darkness, which would mean. And then we then see that Sanji gets up and he's ready to get back in on action and take to the battlefield. And Bonnie says, "Hey Sanji, you're too hurt to." And Sanji says, "There is no other choice for me, Bonnie." Bro, it's great to see like Sanji. He looks so raw in this chapter, guys. Like it's insane. And we then see a short flashback to Killingham and Sanji right after Emu's explosion, and we see that Killingham, like after gaining power from Emu, he wakes up and he goes towards Sanji, and this was right before Lilith and Bonnie like took care of Sanji. So we then see Killingham telling Sanji, "Hey, hey, Sanji, how's that? I didn't even need to take care of you myself. Though it's incredible you're even alive right now." So, bro, massive, insane feat for Sanji. Like, he got one-shotted by Emu, but bro, like, it's insane. Killingham is saying that he's even surprised that he's alive at this point. And Sanji asks Killingham, "Where are you going?" Killingham says he's going back to his mission. And he asks Sanji if he can see his, like, increased strength. And then he, like, kicks Sanji with his horse legs, and he flies off to like continue his mission. And Sanji is like still lying there, and we then cut back to the present, and we see Sanji is furious and he's planning to go after Killingham, and as he is not like as he's trying to kidnap the children of Elba. And we then see like Sanji as well like flies out with the Skyward, and Bonnie and Lilith are worried about Sanji, but Sanji doesn't care, bro. Like this is so big, like this line from Sanji, bro. This is what we want from Sanji, guys. Like this is the Sanji we all love and everyone hopes more of to see. Like this is mad respect to Sanji, guys. He says, "I can't let all of our battles be for nothing. This is the land that Usopp and Luffy have been dreaming about. I'm going to keep Elbaf safe. It's the land of giant beautiful women." Bro, like, and that's where Pig, man, my god, man, he's locking in. Killingham is finished, guys. Like, Killingham days are numbered. Killingham has like riled up the wrong person, guys. Like, he's barking at the wrong tree. Like, he had the chance to finish off Sanji, but bro, like, this is his biggest mistake, to let go of Sanji. He thought that Sanji would be done for and he would not be coming back. He underestimated our goat and he's gonna pay for it. Conquer his Haki Sanji incoming, guys. Invest in Sanji stocks. And we then cut away to the Owl Library, where Robin and Saul have like found Biblo, where Biblo is like taking care of all the books. And Robin and Saul are very thankful to Biblo that he took care of the books, and Saul is like Saul is more interested, and like he is curious about what Biblo actually knows. Like, and we then cut away to the Sea Cloud port by the Western Village, where we see like Sommers is like after gaining like increased power from Emu, and after getting amped by Emu, he's like carrying an entire giant Elbaf ship on his shoulder, and he brings it to the Sea Clouds so that they can continue kidnapping the children. And he calls out to Killingham that this is Sommers speaking. Did I say Sommers? And he says, "I meant Super Sommers, man." This guy is cringe as AF, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. He then says that bring all the brats over here in 5 minutes. And we then again cut away to the pub in Western Village, where like Chopper is taking care of all the injured giants, and Chopper is like also has fixed up like Gerd's fingers, because Gerd's fingers, they were very sharply cut by Emu, so Chopper was able to reattach them, but it will take months for a full recovery. So yeah, Gerd is like is for sure out of action for the rest of the arc. And yeah, guys, I'm sad to see, bro, but I'm happy that Gerd got her fingers back. I saw some people on Twitter like they're mad, like how Oda is like in a single chapter Oda like fixed Gerd's fingers, and they're not liking this because it reduces the tension. Like, people are hoping that Emu will pull up to Elbaf and like start dropping bodies left and right. So yeah, I understand their point of view, but this makes sense, like clean cut. We have seen this happen many times in other shows as well. Like if you have a clean cut, it's possible to like reattach the fingers or limbs, other limbs that were cut off. So yeah, I understand this part, but I hope Oda doesn't do this more often and we get to see some real consequences, like Emu actually takes out someone important like Jarul. Like we need to see that, Oda. Like you cannot be like doing this and like you understand this is the final saga. We need to raise some stakes, like I understand you're not like you don't want to hurt people because you want to have some big party or everything. I understand that point of view, but if this is the final saga, Oda, like I hope you let loose a bit and take some tips from Geghead, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's my honest point of view on that. And we can see like everyone is like thankful to Chopper that Chopper is like fixing everyone, and he will like this is only like a first aid, and he will like fix everyone more properly after the entire battle is over. So yeah, props to Chopper. And I think this is only a little bit of what we're about to get up from Chopper, bro. Like I believe we're gonna get some insane reveal about Chopper in the next few chapters because I think he's the forest god, bro. Like he's true to the forest god because many people may have already forgotten, guys, like how Chopper was easily like reversing like Domi reverses giants with a single touch of his monster point, So don't forget about that. That point that is going to come into play sooner. I'm pretty sure about that. So we then see like a cool moment between Road and Gerd, and Road is very worried about Gerd losing her fingers, and we then see Road offering to give Gerd all of his fingers so to help her out, and we then see like Gerd is like also having a moment with Road where she says that Road she's respecting Road more after watching how Road was about to sacrifice himself for his brother Brion, and Road is like having a Sanji type effect where he gets shy and he starts like having a nosebleed from like Gerd's appreciation, and we see a funny panel of Bjorn reacting to Road, and there goes her respect. And bro, it's cool to see, bro. Rodo is slowly getting his redemption arc, and he got a baddie like Gerd as well, guys. Like props to Road, man. He came a long way. Anyways, we cut to Team Zoro, port side of Western Village, and Zoro is like going after like Sommers, and Goldberg is also there. Like this panel is so funny. I don't know why Oda did this, right? Sanji fans are up, bro. Sanji fans are eating with this panel. Look what it says. Zoro says, I appreciated Goldberg. Our legs can't carry us as fast. So yeah, we see Goldberg is running and Zoro is like on the shoulder of Goldberg, and Zoro is like telling the giants ever and ever giant is faster than him. So this is funny, guys. Like for agenda piece, I know, bro. This is like a moment in a chapter and people are gonna run away with it. So the vibes on X, bro. Like if you're there, you know what's going on with Sanji fans running away with this line and saying that Zoro is like slower than giants. But bro, like it's about like Oda's narrative to keep Goldberg in here as well. So this is insane, guys. We see that Goldberg saying it's fine, I'm the only one on the giant pirates who didn't get horribly wounded. Plus, Elbaf is in peril. I appreciate you helping us out. And then we see a cool moment where Goldberg says, bro, like where Zoro says, no worries, our captain's a friend's country is my country kind of guy. So Zoro knows that Luffy would not back down from this. Luffy would protect Elbaf with all of his strength, and Zoro knows his captain. Like you see the bond between them as before in the chapter as well. Sanji says, Luffy and Usopp love this country, so I'm gonna protect it with all my strength, bro. So the wings of the Pirate King, they're getting back in action after losing to Emu, and it's great to see, guys. But I'd love to see this come back, like this is peak, bro. Peak writing from Oda. And we didn't see and Goldberg saying, I can see why Hajime thinks so highly of him. Like talking about Luffy, how Luffy would never abandon a friend's country and he will protect it no matter what. And Zoro is like holding his shoulder where Emu like used the black flame bullets, and Zoro is like holding those bullets in his left hand, and he's wondering like this black flame though, it was transforming into steel bullets and bombs, and he clearly helped the Knights of God who are already here power up further. If we don't put an end to them soon, things will get out of hand. So Zoro knows the situation is very dire, and they need to like counterattack soon and take care of all the Knights of God because they were also amped up. So and Zoro is wondering what are these black flame bullets, like this is insane. Like Zoro got bullet diffed, guys. It is hilarious, guys. Zoro and Sanji, they are coming back. Like get ready for the Wings of the Pirate King taking the action. We then cut away to port of Western Village where Killingham is like having a conversation with Sommers, and he says, Sommers, I messed up. I summoned the wrong thing. And Sommers says, Killingham, you didn't. And Killingham then replies, yes, what I'm afraid of. I got overjealous. And Sommers says, you idiot, now you're gonna be freaking us out. But you still can control it, right? Killingham says, yes, it's still a stiptate, so I think so. Well, what's done is done. Just hurry, we don't have time. What about Gonko? Killingham then says, I saw her on the way here, but she's got to be dead, man. What? Bryce, this is so shocking. Like, don't be surprised, guys. Like, Gonko is not dead. Like, trust me, we still haven't got Gonko and Brooks flashback, and there's so much plotline with Gonko, guys. Like, we still don't know about what's up with her and Emu's connection, or she how she and Brooke were connected back in that day. So yeah, Gonko is for sure not dead. She's gonna be coming back. Maybe at this point she's like unconscious and Killingham saw her from distance, so he presumed Gonko was dead. So yeah, don't worry about it. Gonko will be back next chapter or sooner. We're gonna get that fight with Brooke or some other way where we get the flashback between Brooke and Gonko. So yeah, we can see a Sommers here, very interesting line. So be it. Great Emu's body is not meant to withstand the outside, even pushing past that. So yeah, this confirms that Emu is for sure like on a time limit here. Like Emu is not gonna be here for a long time. They're gonna be suffering a recoil effect from that time, and they're gonna have to they have to force back and go back to Marishua, and that's how like it's the Straw Hats like get past the situation. You know, like they just have to outlast Emu and like survive Emu's like time limit. And we then see Sommers saying, the strength we need and the strength we owe to destroy are both right here. Do not disappoint the Great One. So Sommers and Killingham, they're locking in. The Great One is here and they need to show out, you know, like otherwise they're gonna get the Saturn treatment. So yeah, guys, things are heating up. Everyone's locking in, bro. We're in the final stretch of Elbaf. Like I believe this is the climax, and we're gonna resolve the situation pretty soon. You know, like within 5-10 chapters, I believe. And unless there is another like crazy plot twist or something. So yeah, we see Killingham saying, we then cut away to the western village where we see that where the monster Killingham has summoned has like started like rampaging, and it's like raining all of a sudden in western village where all the giant children were, and where Chopper and all the giants were inside a house, and then we see suddenly a transparent hand like water, and they like it comes from outside of a house and enters the inside, and it grabs all the children like Colon, Ilva and the others, and it takes them outside. Like it's crazy. Like this panel, like a huge giant hand, like these children are giants, like so imagine, bro, this is and that giant hand is like bigger than them. So yeah, guys, this is crazy. So that hand like grabs those children and brings them outside, and Killingham then describes the monster that he has summoned. He says, we were born in a place so high, it's above all the rain clouds, water coming down from the sky. It's a mysterious terror. After the people of the D and the Nika, it was the most common boogeyman they warned us about. That in the lower world there is a monster called the rain god that dumps water on top of your head, appearing to the rhythm of the prayers for rain. Oh, it's Zaza, freaky. And we then see the insane glorious full panel of Zaza, like the rain god, the god of rain, like, or the goddess of rain, and she's like a woman with a veil, and she's wearing a like mask like Gonko, you could say, you know. And bro, this design is so peak, and this god of rain, she has like casually flooded an entire Elba village, and we see all the like giants like struggling to like stay afloat in the water, and they're asking for help. And we then see cut away to Killingham and Sommers, and they say, now get ready Sommers. And Sommers is like they're ready to set sail, and they are almost done with completing their mission as Zoro and Sanji are like going after them. And Zoro is like looking back towards the western village, and he says, oh, something's going on at the village. And Goldberg says, should I turn around? And then at that moment, this scene is so cool, man. At that moment, Zoro like notices Sanji from distance, and Sanji is like going towards the village where Killingham is, you know. Bro, like this panel is so crazy. The wings are parking, they notice each other, and Zoro tells Goldberg, nah, that won't be needed. Like Zoro's trust in Sanji, like this is so peak. Like, and then Zoro shouts out to Sanji and says, hey, get the job done right. And Sanji replies back to Zoro, same to you. End of the chapter. There is a break next week, so guys, peak, man. what a way to end the chapter. Like the wings of the Pirate King are back in action, and they're about to throw hands with Sommers and Killingham. And we have like Luffy. We don't see Luffy in this chapter, and Luffy, he's most probably, bro, he's still eating and filling himself up. But trust in Luffy, guys. Like Luffy is gonna go crazy with Emu, and we still have like Usopp and Brook. They're unconscious, but I believe Usopp is at least gonna get back up, and Brook is also gonna get back up and have his moment with Gonko. And Usopp will have a big moment. I believe he still has a moment upcoming against Emu, I believe. So this is gonna be so crazy, guys. Like, and Loki versus Emu is still continuing. It doesn't seem like we still have like, I believe, like one more chapter of Loki versus Emo. Like we are gonna see hybrid Loki in the next chapter, like most probably. So I'm super hyped for that, and I hope like Luffy gets back into action soon, guys. This is Luffy versus Emo is like the most hyped fight in One Piece right now. So yeah, Oda is like milking it, like building up slow, like, nicely. Like I would say, like it's not. I wouldn't say milking it. He's like building up slowly, and he's putting all the efforts. Like this is so insane. Like, bro, like we got the reveal of the rain god, bro, the god of rain, like one of the four important gods of One Piece, is showing how important the Skypiea arc was. Like the Skypiea arc is like the gold mine of like One Piece theories, you know, like you can like trace any like current events happening, and you can trace back to Skypiea and see how far back Oda had all this planned out. And like it's so great to see like this god of the rain, like so this goddess of the rain is named Zaza. And the interesting part is like many people are like wondering like if this god of the rain is like similar to the how the Nika MMA was when Killingham created it. So does this mean this god of the rain also has a devil fruit? And many people are like theorizing it could be like dragon's devil fruit, you know, dragon might have the human model Zaza, the rain god, you know. So that would be so peak, guys. Like just imagine, guys, like dragon having the rain god fruit. And remember when dragon first showed up in the story at Loketown, and we saw the dragon showed up with when it was like raining, like suddenly it started raining in Loketown, and there was wind and so many flooding in Loketown. Like all of a sudden when dragon showed up, his appearance in Loketown. So yeah, man, dragon might indeed have the god of the rain Zaza fruit, you know. The bro, like this is so insane. Like Oda is slowly like giving us bits and pieces of dragon's powers, you know. Like bro, like dragon definitely has this fruit. Like I'm betting all my point like theory like points on like series talks and like dragon having the god of the rain Zaza fruit. Like it would be so peak, like thematically. And like Oda has it all planned out. Like you can literally see when you go back to those panels in Loketown and see like dragon showing up, and there's like drop of raindrops like all over the panels where the scenes where dragon was shown in Loketown. So yeah, guys, this is insane. So yeah, I can't wait for the next chapter, guys. Like I'm super pumped for it. And yeah, that's it gonna be for the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.